You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom here and welcome to another one of my most expensive squad builders. Today we are going to be building the most expensive Swedish team possible on Ultimate Team. It comes in at 5.4 million coins, so if you need to go and buy any Ultimate Team coins maybe to build this squad or pick up any of the players that are in it, go check out futcoinking.com. Their link will be down in the description. A fast, cheap and reliable coin service. Use code CAP5 at checkout for a discount. Now you can see we are building in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. It's actually a very dodgy team. The attack is awesome. The defense is shocking, I won't lie, and the reason for that is most of the more expensive Swedish players are silver, because the gold ones generally aren't put into squads. You know, they're not in the most popular leagues, and therefore their prices aren't all that high. So the silver players are actually more expensive. So we'll start popping them in. If we just go and set ourselves to a Swedish nationality so that we do find them as quick as possible, as you can see, we have now done so. And the first player that we're putting in is a goalkeeper called Nordfeld. He's around 600 coins. So not worth very much, but he isn't a very good goalkeeper. I was gonna try and argue his case for only being 600 coins, like it's definitely worth it, but it's not. He was pretty shocking. Then in the centre back positions, we're going to be using two different players. First off, Almabach. You may remember this guy from the Pro League last year, and I have to say he was a heck of a lot better last year than he is this year. This year he's just very, very dodgy. Didn't like him at all, but he comes in around about the 600 coin mark as well. Then we have another player called Carlson. He comes in at around about the 600 coin mark as well, just purely because, you know, Carlson and Almabach have more pace than the others. They are therefore going to be slightly more expensive. I could have gone for a, you know, like I said, a non-rare gold Swedish centre back. You saw the ones I had in my club, but they actually turned out to be cheaper. So next we can move on to the left midfield position, and we are going to be putting in this player. He's from Fulham and his name is Kaklana. So there you go, he goes into the team. Actually quite decent, 81 pace and decent dribbling. It would have been better if his passing was slightly better, but still, you know, definitely worth picking up. Whether you'd ever want to put him in your BPL sides, I don't know. Then at right back we're going to be using Lustig. He comes in at around about 1,000 coins, and he was very, very tall. I didn't realise how tall he was until he got out on the pitch, but very strong, very physical, and does a pretty good job at defending. He was one of the better defenders in this team. Okay, next into the centre defensive mid position, we are going to be putting in a little boy. Well, not a little boy, but quite an old player. His name is Kallstrom, and he plays out in the Russian league. I think that he may have had a transfer to Arsenal, don't shoot me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's where it is, and he hasn't had that transfer card yet, so this card may go up in price. I picked him up for about 4k, but you can see there he's got very, very nice passing stats of 82, and that's really what I tried to use him for, just passing the ball up to the strikers and getting it into their feet as quickly as possible, because that's where this team really excels. Okay, so next up we're going into the centre attacking mid position. We're looking at a player from this team of the week, but his discard is Toivonen, and there's a reason that he's discard, because he is awful. Now you may think you're playing him as centre attacking mid, he defaults as a striker. Well, actually yes, his inform does default as a striker, but his normal card, his non-rare card, that defaults as a centre attacking mid, so he should really be playing cam. He should have the stats to play cam, but he is just dog shit. He is really, really bad. I wouldn't recommend you ever try him out. There are thousands better centre attacking mids you could use in League One. Okay, next up we're going to left back. And this is our first, our first silver inform. It's our most expensive player so far, coming in at over 100,000 coins, and it is Inform Olsen. You can see him there slotting into the team. Actually a very good player, 85 pace, good all-round stats for a defender, and yeah, he did the job pretty well. It's just, you know, the combination of the goalkeeper, the two centre-backs, you know, you could quite happily play Olsen in like a gold lineup, and you wouldn't really struggle at all. Okay, now we can move out to the right midfield position, and we're going to be going with a legend, and it is Ljungberg. Now Ljungberg's only 86 rated, and he does only go for 290,000 coins. He's definitely one of the cheapest legends, but I thought he was very good actually. He was quick, he got up and down the wings well, he scored a nice goal for me, he you know, put the balls into the box pretty well, so I definitely recommend you try Larsen out if you haven't tried him already. Very cheap legend for you to maybe try out. And then we can move on to the striker, and this is, or the strikers, and this is where it gets really expensive. This is where all the coins are basically. I'm thinking that of that 5.4 million coins, I'm going to say you know, 5 million of the coins come from this area of the field or more. So first up, we're going to be putting a legend card in at the right striker position, and it is Larson. As you can see, he goes into the team. Nice player, actually turned out to be quite short. So when I played him, you know, I was like, oh, I thought he was going to be quite tall, but he is quite short when you play him out on the field, although he does get around quite well, and it's just his strength, I feel, that, you know, lets him down. He got pushed off by a lot of, like, you know, not very good players, so I was a little bit disappointed with that, but, you know, still a nice player to have a go with. And then finally, the man that this team is all about, literally the whole team is built around him. If he wasn't in it, you'd be getting absolutely smacked, because he scores all the goals. You're going to concede a lot, so you need to score a lot, and it is the team of the year, Ibrahimovic. You can see him there slotting into the squad. He comes in at 4.5 million coins, which is absolutely ridiculous. Could never afford to buy him myself, so luckily I got lent him, and you can see there he has 98 shooting, 82 pace, 88 passing, 94 dribbling. He's got 5-star skills, and he's just a rhino. He really is. He just does not get pushed off the ball at all. Definitely recommend you try him out if you've got the coins to do so. If not, buy the normal one, and if you haven't got enough coins to buy just the normal one, as I know a lot of people won't be, because the normal one's over 1 million coins as well, then just go into a dark corner and weep or something, because, you know, he is an awesome player and you really do want to have a go with him. Anyway guys, that is the end of the squad builder section. What we'll do now is move into the goals and the clips for these players. I did score some pretty nice goals, especially with Ibrahimovic, so I hope you have enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, like the video if you've enjoyed it, but other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.